changed up the view a little bit. I brought it back in. Now we can see it a little bit better. And yeah, see, now you see the falls and all that. A little bit better, just everything not to get up close. We'll have to back it off a little bit. But yeah, it's still a beautiful morning out here. It is 4 degrees and 9:47 in the morning. Yeah, we should almost have enough to make it home almost. We drove down here, but I'm gonna find it out. It's not that far. The Skyline Tower again. Grassy Suites, Marriott. And it's this one you get out to see a little bit clear. It's not so written all over. Right. We'll look up down at the bottom. We'll get to the top of it shortly. And down there also. Look at the beautiful morning. See, it's 4 degrees out here. Hardly a wind. We got a little bit of a breeze. The drop that comes off. And that we saw that. The table rock. You can pause the video when you get a chance. This is the site of the historic landmark of a shelf of bare rock, 61 meters, 200 feet long, 18.3 meters, 60 feet wide. Once part of the crest of the Horseshoe Falls, it was left isolated, and the falls were seeded. Rock falls in 1818, 1828, 1829, 1850, and 1834. Reducing its size and created overhang was blasted off for Sandwich Week in 1835. A little bit of a breeze right there, but that's where it keeps you a little bit cool. Yeah, it's not so hot. I'll have to figure out what's wrong with the backup tower. I think we're going to go with the phone gimbal soon too, and have the GoPro Max as the backup. Right, now you can see the falls pretty clear. Right, takes you up, but you got to pay both ways. If you go up, you got to pay to go back down. You go down if you want to come down, but if you go down, I don't think there's a walkway to get up, so you actually got to pay to get back there too. They don't do it both ways. Walkway not maintained and went to sea. goes on the back of the motorcycle too. That way, I have my 360 activated, and it's not going to. We could have probably recorded this right here, but Table Rock Cafe restaurant. Right. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Put the patio up top. Also patio on the bottom. A little bit of renovation. Embassy Suites right in the background. Tower Hotel. There's the Cable Rock Center. Now it gives you everything that we do. But yeah, you see, when we first started walking down here, hardly not one person. And yeah, as the day gets on and all that, then it's going to be a little bit more this year. Look at that water moving there. Just what that is. A good friend of mine actually, one of his great aunt was one of the ones that went over the falls. She tried to go over in the barrel. But yeah, we know actually two are the ones that try to take the barrel over the falls. You can't see too much of the ship anymore, but it's usually on the other side. And yeah, that's where they had it rescued. They were going to drop it to the bottom and make it into a corral for all the fishes and all that. But it would have been more dangerous of them trying to drop it than just let Mother Nature take care of it, right? But there's your falls, people. A good bird eye view of it all. We'll give it to you. Right? Same thing, you don't have to drive everywhere you go. They have buses that are all over it. There's the one that takes you right down, and yeah, we couldn't see the scenery place down there. With Friday the Keg in the Embassy Suite. That's the busiest keg in Niagara Falls too. I worked on the other one. Check it out. Walking Niagara Falls. Finished Clifton Hill. We should be heading to Dufferin Island probably the next 7 minutes, 8 minutes. And then tonight will be the Festival Lights. Yeah. Not stopping to read all of these. You guys can Pause it and come back live again. Sorry. Pumpkin Center. Right? They get lost. Have all your maps and all that in there. There's Dolphin Islands. Used to be a good swimming point. Now there's shows in there. But yeah, you can't swim in there anymore. Didn't have so many of the rules and all that as we did back then, and health and safety and it's now it all has to do with libations and libations or whatever. Health and safety. So yeah, they just don't condone swimming in there anymore. Definitely not here. I don't think anyone would want to be swimming in here. You'd only be going one way. Right? And that's that way. I think you're going to get past the insurance pretty bad. Right? But we are walking along the Niagara Parkway. Right? This is usually a shared pathway, but usually a lot of people still ride their bikes on the road. There usually is a bike lane, and then the actual shared pathway comes up a little bit on the other side of the bridge here, and then it turns into your shared pathway. Your bikes and your people. This is part of the Niagara Cycle Tour. It runs about 160 kilometers. 160 takes you all the way Niagara on the lake, and then across the lake into St. Catharines, along from St. Catharines along the Welland Trail there, and then from the Welland Trail goes to the Friendship Trail, which is Port Colborne. Along Friendship Trail to 40 and back home you go. And that would usually take you about 8-9 hours, same distance as we'd ride our bike to Toronto. Right, it's walking is not in the pain in the winter time. You know, the birdies up there, little seagulls. By the ship, I do believe right there. And it's any fishy down there. There you go. Good morning. Underneath the bridge. And bird watching. Bird gazing. Niagara Park Power Station. Isn't it current down on that? You'd have to make it out of there before you started. A little chain. See the railway tracks there too for it. We still have them down there. Pretty neat. Waste and all that to go with it, to pick up what it needs out of there and then back and forth on its tracks. And like a dredge, that way hold all the rocks and all that away from the speed. Oh, walked by Mr. Seagull. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I'm literally like maybe 4 or 5 feet away from this guy. Hi, buddy. Hey, want to say hi? Anything you want to say to the people? No. Gets his tongue is tied. Now watch it come smack me on my head. Other seagulls aren't even afraid of people. I'm not afraid of people. Got that. Beep, 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 beep. Really, buddy? Oh, he's probably worried about the geese running on the road. They have the right of way. That is our bird. That's our bird of the province. He's on the loony, the toonie, the Canadian loon. But sometimes they can be bastards too when you're riding your bike. Try to charge on in front of you. Squirrels are the worst. Right, squirrel took up my buddy one time. Hit the front of his spokes, his front tire, and yeah, over the handlebars he went. Broke his arm. Excuse me. He was out for, I think it took him building, but we'll do majority of that later. We will be crossing Duffin Island is coming up very shortly. We were walking a little bit slower, so a little bit longer than 8 minutes originally would have taken us. But that's okay. That's what we're here for, people. We're out here for a little stroll, a walk, checking out the Niagara Falls scenery in Niagara Falls. Those different colored trees, the water in the background, not trespassing. Hey. Danger, danger. Right. people that don't know these waters, they want to climb in there and bask. Cool. This was one little slip, and then I should have grabbed my bottle of water out of the car. We'll see what goes on from there. I want to watch two dolphin islands too, like the passenger. A little opening here. Did we get zapped again, people? Oh no, really bad. You see that piece of metal out there? Yeah, that's a shippy. That was a bit weird there. There's some haunted spots out here, but that was weird on the camera. Like there was an interference coming through there. Getting in the game. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, there's some in it. They're trying to make sure they don't tear this place down. And it's hi. We'll be coming up to Dolphin Island very shortly here. Almost right up above that hill over there. Toronto Power Generation Station. The one there. Good. This is said that I did to the city. You have to look on the front of it to see a date. And gonna be crossing the street over here. But it was weird too. It was only happening, and like the long view of the phone. When I had it turned sideways, it wouldn't give me that glitch. I'm gonna check out this sign over here, and then I'm gonna cross the street. Right there, that's the ship that got stuck way back in the day. I need to check out the years and all that. Now we know exactly what year it was, but yeah, it's been a while. Nice fall. It's beautiful. I got the lights in the trees. Okay. Nighttime. Polar bears across the street. There's the entrance for Duffin Islands. Told you we're gonna make it there. You guys didn't notice the geese walking across the street. Here, I had to step on his brake. They were squeaking there. Birch mirrors. In 1786, John Birch, United Emperor Loyalists, constructed a water-powered grist and sawmill on this site. He was the first to use the waters on the west bank of the Niagara River for industrial purposes. The mills were burned by the United States American Army on July 2018 after the Battle of Lundy Lane. Which one day we'll take a trip up the Lundy Lane too and show you the Battle of the Lundy Lane, the graveyard, and even Niagara Parks try to push the geese off the road, like with the cross. People near that time. And you figure they're the people that wouldn't do stuff like that, right? I know they want to get them off the road, but that's not the way of doing it. Right? But yeah, they crossed the road just to cross back. I'm not sure what that place is up there. Almost actually first time I noticed that. I didn't know where you get to that. I'll have to find that out. And then so far you walk from the bottom of Clifton Hill all the way up to the top of Clifton Hill, back down the other side of Clifton Hill, along Niagara Parkway, the waterway, and now we're at Duffin Islands, Niagara Parks, and you have Duffin Islands, picnic area, hiking area. You have your washrooms, and you got rapid view parking. That way you know where you park your vehicle at rapid views. And then people can point you in the right direction where you have to go. Cross. When the time freezes up or something, but some people want to try to walk out on the ice, and it's like a no. I don't think we have too much ice fishing out here. You're not into the water. I think now they allow fishing down here, just catch and release. But I wouldn't recommend fishing down here, just due to the fact there are good fish. Don't get me wrong, you should see some of the size of the fish in here. I'm a fisherman. I love fishing. I'm a marine mechanic. I work on boats. I used to work on boats for a living and all that, so I enjoy the sport. I got a fishing kayak at home, but here, people, it's too shallow. So you thinking if it's too shallow and you get your hook stuck, your line stuck, especially the people, see, if I was fishing here, I would use, and again, it's going to cost you a little bit of money, but you go with the the weedless hooks and all that. That way you're not 100% guaranteed of not getting caught, right? You're always going to get caught. There's always a chance of getting caught, right? Like getting your hook stuck, snagged. So going to that point, now you get a snag and you break your line. Now you got your hook that's stuck in the snag, wherever it is, and you got a line that's floating in the water. Again, some of these areas in here, you can walk up to your kneecaps. I'm 5'7", so that's not very shallow, deep, right? You're looking at a couple of feet some areas only a feet. And the duck swims along, now his foot gets caught in that line. And then boom, the duck drowns, because again, it gets stuck underneath the water, and then it keeps moving, and pulls him under, and then away he goes, right? So that's one reason why we don't recommend it. I do believe at one time it used to be in a bylaw that you couldn't fish down here, right? And that was due to the fact that, hey, if you're not fishing properly and you get your line stuck and you don't want to go out to retrieve it, then you break it, right? Yeah, see, they just fucked that guy out there, right? And it ties it off right here. So I wonder if they went up with a canoe sort of thing too to guide it out there, right? Hey brother, how you doing there? We just finished walking down by the falls and all that at Clifton Hill, and now we're just in Duffin Island, where it used to be our swimming pool way back in the day. And that's actually coming up a little bit around the corner here. What a beautiful morning. It is still it's around 6 degrees out here now. But yeah, there's trails and pathways all on the other side there, and I don't think we have enough to make it around there. But yeah, if I cut right up this hill here, cut straight up this hill, and then along the fields and all that, well, I'll be almost straight to my house. Oh, I should actually turn no, I can't turn my microphone off of there. So how do I mute myself here? Won't let me mute. Now we're missing some of the water because of all the bushes. Zoom. Up around the corner here is the washrooms and the parking agent. Well, it's some machines down here too. With the machines too, you got to know your license plate number, and you stick your license plate number in, and then stick your cash or your card in, away you go. Like I said, they do got picnic areas, tables, and then they also have little barbecues. And that way you can bring your own bring your charcoal and stuff, and then away you go, right? And all they ask is you empty your stuff and not leave it a mess like that. Right? It's that way it's left nice and organized for the next person, and you don't have to clean up after a spoiled brat or a lazy person, right? It's so that's all it is when you come to places like this and you don't want to clean up after yourself. Well, there's only a couple things that explain that, right? But they have a nice picnic area here, especially if you come down with the family, right? They don't want no one feeding the animals. That way, because they're going to depend on you, right? They kind of say bread, and that's not good for them. It blocks up their system, sort of thing. But just like any animal, you feed them and you continue feeding them, then they're going to depend on you, right? Okay, so that's along that little road. We're gonna have to travel it one of these days and check out that building, right? But yeah, at nighttime too, they have this all lit up, right? It's getting close to the winter time when it gets more snowy out and all that. They have quite a few of these trails blocked off. Especially ones around the bridges and the waterway entrances like this. The big main part of the entrance for the trail is usually open. That way you can still take a nature hike in the wintertime. And they allow, obviously, hiking, walking, running. You're allowed to bring your bike into here. You're allowed to bring your dog, cats, or whatever you want, your animals. It's freely open. Excuse me. If you do ride your bike in there, you got maybe 10-15 minutes of trailing in there at that. I wouldn't recommend going in there crazy on your bike, because it's not really meant for that. It's meant for taking a leisure ride sort of thing, right? And this used to be the swimming ground. Oh yeah, see, now they got it blocked off, right? Mainly also because of the lights, so people aren't. But yeah, you can climb down them stairs, walk right along here, and then across that bridge. Right, that's right, you don't see any fish in here now. They got the lights on now too. But yeah, this used to be old swimming ground. Yeah, see, it's now blocked off there. Alright, oh yeah, here would be the stairs, and then this would be all flat, and then you could just walk out to the water and you just swim in and enjoy your day with your family. Right, oh, we could go right along. There are the bathrooms. I believe one side's male, one side's female. And then all access for the wheelchair handicap section on that side. But they're big and roomy inside. You don't have to pay a dime or nothing. Walk along here too, see if we see any fishes. There it is. Oh yeah, there's a drain pipe there. No, wouldn't be too cold for sunfish. They love this water. Smells look like a minnow. These are wheat minnows along the Niagara River water. That's where we catch our minnows. No diving or jumping from bridge. No cabbies down here either. Guess we'll be walking. No, yeah, walking home. I'm gonna probably take you guys a little bit to the front of Marineland if it's open, and then we're gonna chop this down. And then when I get home, I'm gonna clean up, do a couple of things, and then we might hop into a stream and play some video games. Right? I'm not sure yet. I am thinking of No One Survived, but we'll see from there. The shack. Oh, wait till you see this hill we gotta climb. I usually don't ride it on my bike. No right turn, buses and trucks. Only a car. So this is closed to vehicles. This hill could get icy and really bad in the wintertime. Ugh. I'll try to see. Well, I should have did my Strava. That way I could have marked up the map and then put that as a thumbnail. Whoa. Hills. Oh. Go on the side. I thought that was someone outside the vehicle, but boy. I hope the gate's open. Hill we just walked up. Oh. And there's your Marineland. so many discussions on who wants to kind of buy it for being up if it goes up for sale, and people that put offers in for it. Cleveland used to is once or two it was I would get help that you know you do good. That's how we find it. We're on give you a to the land check out. Go for we're gonna spot up here. The way to there's a sidewalk up here. Just okay, everyone, thank you very much for hanging out. It's been a blast. And let me turn this around. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. It's been a blast. Y'all take care. Have yourself a good one. And this is A. Casper signing out with the tour of Niagara Falls. And like I say, hopefully tonight we'll make it out for the Festival of Lights. And then y'all get to see how Niagara Falls lights up during the nighttime, during the winter time. Thank you very much. Y'all stay safe now.